We have all seen funny Deepwoken death clips, but not all of them die in the same way. So here are 10 ways to die in Deepwoken. Mobs. Yeah, I mean, let's be real here, it's probably gonna be the most sad one on this list. Dying to a mob is such a basic thing, and it's mostly common among freshies, so I'm not gonna blame anyone for dying against mobs. Although it's kind of annoying to die against mobs mid-ganks, because that just ruins your whole momentum. I actually have a clip I recently posted where I was ganking someone as a voidwalker, and that person died to 2 hive mechs. You know when they smash the ground and the yellow circles appear? Yeah, he died to that. That was crazy. Bosses. Yeah, this is sort of like mobs. But most of the time when you die to bosses, it's mostly when you're learning a boss. Because after some time, you might be able to flawless the boss very easily, which most people really do because the Deepwoken bosses aren't even that hard if you have been playing for a while. Also, bosses is the reason most people end up rage quitting if they die. You just sort of like, you get tired of the game, okay? Because you have to go back to the place, do it all over again, and then you might die again because you're just bad at the game. And another really easy thing to see here is that you often die to bosses when you're alone. That's simple because you're trying to learn. But when you are with your friends, you can switch out. You can probably avoid it much easier, you know? You're kind of working together there, you know? So it's much easier with friends, but you often die to bosses when you're alone. Fall damage. I mean, this one is pretty self-explanatory. You probably just fall and take a lot of damage and then drown or just die instantly depending on how high you fell. It could be you falling off, someone pushing you off, you jumping expecting to survive. I mean, this is pretty sad if you die this way because most of the time you are able to reduce fall damage a lot easier with like mantras and tech and just like, you know, hitting the aerial thing and jumping on walls to reduce the fall damage. I mean, if you die to fall damage without even like trying to grip yourself or like using a mantra to negate the fall damage, then something's wrong with you because almost a lot of mantras gets through fall damage nowadays. So it would be kind of embarrassing now, you know, unless you're like a freshie with no mantras, and I understand you in that situation. Voidwalkers. Yeah, these are definitely the most annoying one on this list. Getting ganked by a voidwalker is just, bro, it's sad. Okay, it's annoying. You have to power up or else you might go to depths later, or if you're already like 1 life, then you're pretty much cooked. Getting ganked while progging is just demotivating, bro, because if you die and get to depths, bro, you'll probably just lose the appetite to even play the game. So I kind of feel a lot of people here. Voidwalkers aren't the most fun to play against. One thing I don't get though is that a lot of voidwalkers tend to gank other freshies while they're freshies themselves. I mean, I really don't see enough like on this. Like, I really don't understand because why would you gank someone as a freshie when you have the opportunity to get like 5 powers during the time you're ganking? I just go farm normally. I really don't get some people because if they're ganking as freshies, then you really gotta be bored, okay? I understand if you're like power 13 or something. No, actually, I don't. Never mind, I don't. Just gank when you're max level. It doesn't matter, you know? I never usually void walk, but that's because I'm just bad at the game, if that makes sense. Void Sea death. Yeah, I mean, Void Sea is kind of scary, okay? Because if you go in there, you die, you get sent straight to depths, bro. You're cooked, okay? If you die, you're just down to depths, bro, okay? If you die to Ferryman, you're cooked. If you die to Kaido, you're cooked. And if you somehow manage to die to a lionfish or something, or manage to like go into a whirlpool without realizing it, then you're cooked. That's it, okay? You know, it has happened to me. I've accidentally gone into like whirlpools. That's just caused me to go down to depths, which is basically like dying because you can't really go down to depths without technically losing a life because you're 1 life down there. Yeah, it's just like the worst nightmare for new players. So if you're a new player watching this video, please don't go into the Void Sea. At least not unless you're doing like a boss or something, because it's gonna be a waste of time and you're gonna get lost. That's all I have to say. NPCs. I mean, let's be real. If you somehow get knocked by an NPC, then gripped, just quit the game, bro. Alright. Unless you're like a completely new player, then I understand. But if you're on max level, dying to an NPC, because that has happened to me, I'm gonna be real. But I haven't quit because I'm strong. If this has happened to you, just quit. Okay? NPCs aren't too hard. There are like a few hard NPCs probably out there. Maybe like the boss, you know, the ones carrying weapons, like the Red Death one, or the guy with the Wraith Claw, or like the bow guy. You know, those are, I guess, no, that's not understandable either because you only encounter them when you're max almost like power 14, 15. You should be able to take them, okay? But if you die to NPCs, quit the game. Lag. This is one of the most unfair ways to die in Deepwoken. you could probably start lag spiking and suddenly 95% of your HP is gone. And the gangster has probably not even moved on your screen yet because you're still lagging. Next second, you are probably laying on the floor as a Reaper belt grazes your soul. Yeah, I mean, if you're lagging, bro, I feel bad for you. I truly do, okay? Truly do. But obviously, every single person on this game is lagging because this game is... They have too much in the game, okay? There's too much going on. But yeah, we all hate lag. Disconnect. This is just worse than lag, okay? Because you don't even get to see what happens. Like, you don't even get to see the way you die. I mean, obviously, you stand still, but you don't have a reason to complain. And I don't even think you can get a restore for that, which is kind of sad, okay? It's really sad. But next time you come back into the game, you probably just see yourself either on one life or in depths or wiped or somehow you survived. Which is, it's pretty interesting how disconnecting works in this game. But I think they should put like some sort of anti-system or something because disconnecting is not fair, okay? Ganks. I really don't have much to say here. It's the most obvious way to die. Most fair and obviously most well-deserved because you actually lost. If you were to win, then you were to win, okay? You wouldn't have gotten gripped. It's that simple. But a lot of people get mad over ganks, which I really don't get. If you're attacking someone and die, expect it. If they are attacking you, then still expect it. Kill bricks. This is probably just like one of the most severe ways to die in Deepwoken because there aren't many places with kill bricks. But if you do die this way, it's just horribly sad, okay? I mean, technically the depths does have kill bricks at the bottom, but I mean like overworld or places you can go to that has kill bricks. There are like a few places in all of Deepwoken with kill bricks. And an example is, you know, the Frostdraw obelisk for the Saintsworn quest, where you basically have to go around, you know, interacting with obelisks. The Frostdraw one actually has a parkour on its way, and below that parkour, which is in Minitirsa, you know where the immortal guys are, the mortal helmet guys. On the way there, if you fall down, you'll get killed by a kill brick. There's like a green kill brick at the bottom, not one. There's like there's multiple. So if you fall down, you're cooked. The funny thing is, a lot of people actually died to the kill brick when the Saintsworn oath came out. Fun fact: I was one of the first people to get Saintsworn. I'm really proud of that, honestly. But I never died to the kill bricks, so you know I'm very lucky. I'm very good at the game compared to others. All right, thank you all for watching, and comment down below if you got other ways to die in Deepwoken. Since all of us, yes, I said us plural, all of us suck at the game. Okay. All right, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.